Welcome back. This is Lisa and Imagination Sisterhood Studio, and today I'm hopefully going to make a very short video that's going to show you how to make these really adorable paper clips that you can put on in your junk journals, and they hold lots of papers. They have a nice grip to them, so they can hold lots of papers, and they hold a nice ribbon and stuff on the top. Anyway, and the best part about it is they are a dollar store find. So this is what you're looking for in the dollar store. They're hair clips. And what we are going to do is just fashion stuff around them. And then they're kind of grippy, so they really hold the paper well. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. So let's move on. Hopefully I can make this quick and easy. All right. So you are going to start with your clip, and it has two sides, one that is open and one that is closed. We're going to decorate the open side first. You are going to choose a paper that I like something that has a very distinctive pattern to it. So in this one, I chose this pretty vintagey, taggy thing. In this, I've got the big pink, purple flower. This one is big grapes, and this one is a kind of barrel. This goes in a wine journal that I made. So you're going to pick something with some very big flowers. I used this paper. It is a paper studio paper, so it just had some gorgeous flowers on it. So I like something that's kind of big. You need something that is about a total of 1 inch to 1.5 inches wider than your clip, and maybe a 1/2 inch longer than your clip. That's it. And so I just fussy cut around this. You are going to need a second piece. So if this is cardstock, you're good. If this is soft paper, you're going to need to cut a piece of cardstock and glue it to the cardstock, because this needs to be firm. All right, so we have two pieces. This is just an outline of that one. So you're just going to cut two pieces, one slightly larger than your first shape. And we are going to take the back piece. So this is the front piece. This is the back piece. You're going to take the back piece and slide it under here. And you're just going to kind of eyeball where you think, center is, where you want that to be. So I like it like that. So I'm happy with that. And I'm going to mark this now with my pencil, and that so that I know where to put my glue, because I want my glue to go on my clip. I am using art glitter glue. It does glue to metal. You can use a craft glue if you want to. I have Ultimate Craft Glue. I like that as well. You can use, what's the other one? 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac, I think holds the metal a little bit. You're not going to need to really, this is not dependent on it gluing to the metal. Mostly you want the paper to adhere to the metal. And then we're just going to clip this back on right where you drew the lines. And that way I know that I'm getting some of my glue on the prongs. And you want the top of this to be not, see there's like a notch there. You don't want the top of this paper all the way up into the hinge. You kind of want it right here. All right, so let's get that, make sure it's in the middle there where I had it marked before. That's good. And now we're going to put glue on the top. And glue around, not all the way to the edge, because this is smaller, so I don't want it to be all the way to the edge. Now I'm going to put plenty of glue on here, glue it around, doopy-doopy-doo. Put the pin back in the glue so it doesn't dry up. And now we're just going to stick this on, and you know what? I want some glue right here, right at the top where it's going to attach. Okay. The first one's kind of easy. The second one's a little bit tricky. We'll do this one, the easy one, and then we'll tackle the little bit harder one. So we're just going to center that on there as best you can. It's not rocket science. Don't get fussy about it. No need to be precious. And then we are going to press it down, and you're going to want to get your fingernails back in here along that clip and really press that cardstock around the clip so that it makes a nice seal. And you can also press in here in the center, because there's a hole in the center. And just keep pressing. Once the glue absorbs into the paper will get a little soft, and then it will really stick. nicely, and you'll get a nice good seal on that. That is the front. Look how easy that was. And we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do the same exact thing to the back. Now, the back is a little harder because we've got this piece on the back. Oh, you know what? While this is open, I want to put a little bit of... I did all my inking before I started the video, but I want a little inking around the edge because once I get this on, it's kind of hard to get in there and inking, and it really doesn't matter. You're not really going to see it all that much, but I'm just thinking I might like a little ink on there. All right, so let's move to our second side. Put a little ink on the back of that. Hopefully this will be a 15-minute video or less. Okie doke. Let's go to our second side, and our second side is this. So once again, I'm going to take my bottom sheet and stick it underneath the clip and kind of get it centered. Again, you don't want it up into that spring, so leave a little space in there. Put this on to make sure that your print is going to be centered the way you want it, because sometimes the print is going a little cockeyed and you want to make sure that it's going the right way. And I'm going to fold this up just a little bit because I need it to glue around that thing. And it's a little hard once I get it going. It's a little hard to make it work once it's all glued together. And we're going to stick some glue up under here and around here. And then we're going to go ahead and glue around the edges. Not all the way to the edge because your top image is smaller. So kind of outlining where that top image approximately might go. And then you're going to put some glue on the top of this because we want the paper to glue to that clippy thing. It's not really a barrette, so I don't know what you call it. And now we're sticking this on. Like I say, the back is a little bit harder because you can't really get in here too well, and it's popping up. See how it's popping up? So it takes a little while. You have to wait a little bit for the paper to get soft from the glue. If you open the clip up, you can kind of get in here a little better, and you just really want to press that two pieces together around the clip. So get in with that... push your hand in here and get that to glue together, and then all around the edge. And like I say, the softer the paper gets, it does get easier then to, when you first start, the paper is not compliant at all. It goes whang right up, stands right up. But once you start messing with it, then it works. Oh, I got this really crooked, shoot in a bucket. Can I make it move? Usually if it's art glitter glue, it doesn't move, but since it's on metal, it's being highly cooperative. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And let's just keep pressing it and pressing it and pressing it. All right. Push that around there. And then let's get a piece of pretty ribbon. Got tape on my ribbon and won't cut, the tape won't come off of the ribbon. All right, cut this off. Got this ribbon on clearance at Hobby Lobby. They were getting rid of it, and I'm like, seriously, this is gorgeous ribbon. It's kind of a satiny, and it's got an edge to it. It's just really pretty. Cut a chunk of that off. Let's stick it through here. You can do all kinds of things on here. You can put a bead on it. You can decorate it with, I don't know. To me, the clip part has as many options as the top of this thing does. Pull it up. You could hang a charm on there if you wanted to. And there we go. Our beautiful clip. It's going to hold lots of papers underneath it, and it's two sides, so it works on both sides of your journal page. I hope you enjoyed that project. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, bring your crafty friends over here. And thanks for joining me. This is Lisa at Imagination Sisterhood Studio.